Good morning to all. I am Abdul Razak. I am going to explain the mark of Vishnu. It was written by Khushwant Singh. First, I just say about the author introduction of Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh was a prominent Indian writer and journalist and very lawyer, born on February 2, 1915 in Indianist in Hadali, British India, now in Pakistan. He was known for his visit, wit, humor, and sharp observation of Indian society and politics. Singh writing career spanned several decades, during which he unearthed numerous novels, short stories, essays, and journalist pieces. Singh studies law at Government College in Lahore and later period pursued to carry his law working as a practicing lawyer for several years. However, his true passion law lay in writing, and he eventually transmitted to a career in journalism and literature. One of Singh's most famous work is the novel Train to Pakistan, published in 1956. The novel provides a powerful portrayal of the partition of India in 1947, exploring themes of communal violence, identity, and human resilience. It is considered to classics of the literature and widely acclaimed. It was vividly started Sheffield. In addition to his novels, Singh was known for his columns and essays, which appeared in leading Indian newspapers and magazines. He was renowned for his fearless commentary on political and social issues, often expressing controversial opinions with candor and humor. Singh's writing style was characterized by its simplicity, distress, directness, and wit. He had a knack for capturing complexities of Indian society with clarity, and insist making his work accessible to wide audience. Throughout his career, Singh received numerous accolades and awards for his contribution to literature and journalism. He was also known for his love of society, whiskey, and his irreverent sense of humor, which endeared him to readers around the world. Khushwant Singh passed away on March 2014, leaving behind a rich legacy of works that continue. It resonated to today. His writing remains celebrated for humor, humanity, and a keen observation on the human condition. And I am going to explain the Mark of Vishnu story. The story begins with captivating the story. The Mark of Vishnu by Khushwant Singh is a captivating story that delves into the themes of faith, identity, and social dynamics in colonial India. Set against the backdrop of British rule, the narrative follows the file of Nadu, a simple yet devout sweeper who discovers a broken statue of Vishnu, the Hindu god, while cleaning a temple. This discovery sets in motion a series of events Nadu's life, but also bring together people from diverse backgrounds of a display of communal humanity. Nadu initial reaction to finding the broken statue of is one of reverence and empathy, despite his low social low social status as a sweeper, Nadu is feel compelled to repair the statue, but of devotion of Vishnu and a desire to do something good. He decides a fashion a new arm for the statue out of clay, demonstrating his resourcefulness and de- dedication to his faith. Nadu's act of repairing the statue attracts attention from the villagers who are amazed by his skill and devotion. Word spread quickly, and soon people for a neighboring village uh, come to see the rested statue, further evaluating the Nadu's reputation. Even the effect British officer take notice of Nadu's craftsmanship and commented him for his work. However, Nadu remains or humble thought ordeal, attracting his success to the grace of Vishnu rather than his own abilities. Its unwavering faith and humanity serve as a stark contrast to the pride and arrogance displayed by others in the story. The interaction between Nadu and the various characters in the story highlight the hierarchy and social hierarchy and tensions tensions prevalent in colonial India. Despite his lovely statues, Nadu earns the respect and admiration of people from all walks of life through the kindness and devotion. His action challenges the rigid social norms of the time and serve as a reminder of the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. The statue of Mark Vishnu, the broken statue of Mark Vishnu becomes a symbol of hope and unity for the community, transcending religious and social divides. It brings people together in spirit, scholarity, solidarity, and manual respect, fostering a sense of belonging and a sharp purpose. So Nadu's journey, Khushwant Singh explored the complexity of Indian society and the power of faith to overcome adversity. The story celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for goodness and compassion in the face of injustice and hardship. The mark of Vishnu is also a commentary, the ending legacy of colonialism and its impact of an Indian society. The British offers in the story represent the oppressive colonial regime, with Nadu symbolize the resilience and spirit of resistance inherent in the Indian people. The mark of Vishnu is a poignant and thought-provoking tale that resonates with the readers across cultures and generations. Though his richly done caters a compelling narrative. In this story, Gangaram is devout of Vishnu. Vishnu is the preserver and the protector of creation. For Gangaram, all living things are to be revered and cherished, even dangerous animals. To him, all life was carried, and even if it was of a serpent or scorpion or centipede. For the most part, he is an object from decision to the boys in the household. Above all, Gangaram's great regard for Kala Nag. Kala Nag means cobra, a snake. Create a conflict between him and his master children. It's obvious that Gangaram derives a sense of rightness, dignity, and his position as lowly servant. Though he devoted, uh, the defense of such dangerous creatures. Meanwhile, the boys are more concerned about displaying clear evidence of their masculine mastery over such treacherous wild enemies. In the story, science is pitted against superstitions. Both are surely tested, but science wins the end. The happens Gangaram is attacked and brutally poisoned by Kalanag. Even he bows his head in obeisance to the cruel god. Gangaram collapsed with hands covering his face. He grounded in a hungry, he grounded in agony. The poison blinded him instantly. Within a few minutes, he turned pale and blue, and froth appeared in his mouth. On his forehead were little drops of blood. This the teacher wiped with his handkerchief. Underneath was the V mark. Gangaram was symbolized V shape in forehead, where the Kalnag had dug his fangs. In describing the manner of his death, Khushwant Singh is highlighting the irony of Gangaram implicit trust in his belief. Far from ensuring in him long life, his blind worship has caused him to endure a cruel death. Alas, Vishnu, the one God who is supposed to the tip of the balance of the forces of God and evil in the favor of the good, has chosen not to preservance of the life of his extremely devout supplicant Gangaram. The story of Mark Vishnu. In the present, the Mark of Vishnu by Khushwant Singh, author pinpoints how ignorant and superstitious people believe that all life is sacred. Gangaram is such a Brahmin. He holds the belief that all the living creatures, howsoever dangerous, cruel, and poisonous they may be, should not be killed. But such a blind belief, the offspring of ignorance and illiteracy often prove catastrophic. It is a strange irony. Of fate of the state that the same Kalanag, whom Gangaram feeds with milk. Gangaram feeds with milk daily. Worship and holds scared bits him and ends his life. Thus, the author has hit hard at the unfounded superstitious and blind faith. And next, Gangaram, a blind devotee. The writer of school going by Gangaram was a servant in his household. He was ignorant and superstitious. He was a religious man. He worshipped the Hindu god Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. But he was most devoted to the Vishnu. He sneered his forehead of a V shape with a V mark. He believed that all life was sacred. He advised the children not to kill the animals and the birds. Whole of a colonnade. There was a snake hole in the house at 6 feet. A 6 feet long cobra lived there. Gangaram would place a saucer of milk near the hole every night. Next morning he would collect the empty saucer. He, he felt satisfied. He believed that the cobra would not be anybody in the house as long he given to milk. There was 4 boys. There would be make fun of Gangaram. Fun would be Gangaram. They said that he was very stupid. The milk he offered to the cobra was drunk by cat. The annoyed Gangaram he rewarded. He wanted the children and they would have pay for it one day. The children broke the bag of Kalanag. One morning there was a heavy rain. It flooding the hole of the snake. Gangaram was not at home. The snake came out of hole. The snake came out of the hole. The boys saw it. They decided to catch it. They broke its back. The snake could not more move. They put in a biscuit tin. They decided to take to their school. Gangaram came to know of when he found the saucer full of milk the next morning. Kalana take to school. There was great excitement at the school when the boys handed over the tin box to this science teacher. He got ready to put the snake of bottle of spirit. He united the string, but around the tin, the lid suddenly flew into the air. The wounded cobra raised on its hood. It was a great hanger. The teacher saved himself with a great difficulty. The snake moved out of tin. It started traveling towards the door. Kalanag bite Gangaram. Gangaram appeared at the door. He saw the snake and felt sorry for it. He had brought a saucer of milk for the snake. He placed the saucer on the floor. He bent down before the cobra. He bent down before the cobra and a mark of respect. But the snake was a snake. It looked very angry. It hissed and bit Gangaram all over his hand and face. And then next, the Gangaram's death. Gangaram fell down and unconscious. He is not unstable mind. He goes unconscious. The snake disappeared into a gutter. The teacher ran to him. He wiped his face. He notices the V mark on his forehead. The snake had bitten him at very place. Gangaram lay dead. Gangaram becomes the symbol of rigid tradition which do not change under any circumstances. He is fully superstitious and thought the story is presented an arrogant man. He represented the all superstitious people, especially of the Indian society, which did not question and exciting belief. When Khushwant Singh wrote his story, elder people of India were so mostly illiterate and very much such often followers of their blind faith. So Singh wrote his satirical critic of his contemporary society. Uh, The replacement of mark of Vishnu, V in a swallow sandalwood pasted by the mark of Vishnu, V by the snake, also represented at the end of old tradition and the emergence of new tradition, full of logic, devoid of value. At the end of Gangaram was no more. He died because of the snake was bitten by Gangaram. Considering every aspect, the mark of Vishnu by Khushwant Singh presents a critical picture of a superstitious person that was blind. Faith causes his death. It is a satire on superstitions and blind faith, and also and the lost human values. At the end, Ganga Ramas no more. He died. This is the story of Marka Vishnu. Just he believe only the superstitions will help the human life. But at the end, there is no useless of superstitions. At the end, he died by snake. This is the story of Mark of Vishnu by Khushwant Singh. Thank you to all.